Hey y'all, Rick Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punctuality Garage, Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing? All right. Today is Sunday, November 24th, 2024, year of our Lord, season number 2, episode number 329. In today's show, we were going to talk about how I met my wife. In my life, the 366 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in the powerful CHUMP studio. Today's show is brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool. That's ready2.com. That's REDITOO.com. Check them out. That's also brought to you by Simpson Motorcycle Helmets. If you got $100 head, then you should wear a $100 helmet. But if your head is priceless, like mine, won't mess up that hat there, boy. You should wear a Simpson motorcycle helmet. They are the best. We are a dealer. StrokersDallas.com or StrokersDallasMerch.com. We are also a dealer for Extreme Charge, the best battery maintenance charger on the planet. I got 50 of these going right now, making sure all my batteries are 100% charged. I don't care if they sit there 2 years, they're charged. So shut off the morning news. Come with me down a trip on memory lane. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 1974. In 1974, we talked about it yesterday when we talked about foosball. 1974, we used to hang out at the Challenge, which was a foosball joint, a foosball parlor, in Irving, Texas, in the Irving Mall. Well, you know how you got the mall, and then you have like stuff on one side of the mall, then you have the corridor where people walk and all that, and then you have the other side. So there was, the Challenge was here, and then in front there was like a couple of benches. So we used to go out there and sit out there and just watch the people go by. And then directly in front of the Challenge, there was a place called the Sun Garden. The Sun Garden was a cafeteria owned by J.C. Penney. J.C. Penney's was one of the anchors of the Irving Mall. So it was owned by J.C. Penney's. And I used to sit out there and I would see this beautiful girl wearing this, they wore these red, orangish, like a cafeteria worker's shirt, dresses. And this one girl was tall and skinny, had long, skinny legs, and her dress was very short, which back then, mini skirts and hot pants and all that was all the rage. So I used to watch her through the deal, and I'd say, I think I'm going to go in there and get me something to eat, and it'd have a daily special. And I remember one of them was like a Salisbury steak. It'd be a chicken fried steak, and it'd be chopped steak or whatever it was. I would go in there, and for like $2 or $3, you could get, a meal. A Salisbury steak. You could get mashed potatoes, green beans, pinto beans, piece of bread, and a piece of pie. I'd go in there just so I could see that girl, just so I could talk to the girl, because when I would see her, she'd be bussing tables. So I'd go sit over there where she was working, and I'd always strike up a conversation with her. And I don't know, I remember it like it was yesterday. Well, today is our 45th anniversary. We got married. Rick Fearless and Susan Bessler got married on November 24th, 1979. So we dated off and on 75, 76, And then we wound up getting married in 79. It was just, when you meet the person of your dreams, the person you're supposed to be married to, well, then that's a good thing. And if you can get married and spend a lifetime, spend the rest of your life with that person, that's a wonderful thing. And I have that, and Susan has that, and hopefully y'all have that too. But if you don't have that, don't give up. I don't care how old you are. Maybe you meet somebody in the nursing home. Could happen. Could happen. How about these coffee mugs? That's a great Christmas gift. Coffee mugs. Tie-dye tumblers. Those are good Christmas gifts there. See what that is. Let's check that chuck. Check that chuck. You big old... Ooh, you got them laughing hyenas on. Do hyenas have spots? They do in this program. Laughing hyena right there. Red, white, and blue logo. White toe, white sole, double black racing stripes, 2 vent hose, black shoestrings, 1 eye down, double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome chucks. Let's check that office. Hey, Rick, you got any pictures of you and your wife when you first got married? I believe I does. We got to go outside this office, though. Well, let's go. If there's any dogs listening to this program, here we go. So that's me and Sue, 1979. We were newlyweds. You can see I'm wearing a Harley Davidson t-shirt, and that's a Lee Woods Harley Davidson in North Texas. That was in our house over on Collins Street when we first got married. Look how pretty she was, and still is, babe. I ain't kidding. She's still pretty. See that? We renewed our vows last year. Yes, I said last year. We renewed our vows. So in the first wedding in 1979, my brother was my best man. Hey, there's Bessler. Bessler! My brother was my best man. Bessler was the usher. That's my other brother-in-law, Scott. So Susan has 2 brothers, Steve and Scott. So they were ushers at my wedding. That's David Eccles. He was a friend of mine. There was my brother was my best man at this wedding, too. There's his wife, Suzanne. It was her birthday a couple of days ago. Happy birthday. And my beautiful cousin, Deanna. We better hurry. We're getting up against that 1-0. That's because you lollygag. You know what lollygag means? You're doing it. Okay. Okay. Let's see what Grandma Golda was doing 75 years ago today on November 24th, 1949. That was actually her anniversary too. So my grandma and grandpa got married on November 24th, 1930 something. Grandma wrote, "It was Thanksgiving Day. We went persimmon hunting. Sure had a nice dinner. Willie Lee came over and they went hunting. No mention of the anniversary. Deanna, no mention of the anniversary." Dad joke, a penguin walks into a bar and he asks the bartender, "Have you seen my brother?" The bartender goes, "I don't know. What does he look like?" Get off the couch, a motivational minute. Purpose fuels passion. That's enough said about that. So yeah, 45 years ago today, I was married. We got married on my grandma and grandpa's anniversary. No, that was in May. Their anniversary was in May. I've been married a couple of times to my wife. She and I got married a couple of times. They got married on the other wedding. This one I'm by myself. Gotta go. Love you, Alice. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow.